Hey guys, Psychic Pacers here, and welcome back to more Pokemon FireRed. Last time, we got our first Pokemon in Shellshocker. And in this episode, I actually need to start off with what's in this menu. This is what happens when you press start. So, here we have the Pokedex, which gives you information about all the Pokemon that you've caught, and if you've captured the Pokemon, it shows the type, what kind of Pokemon they are. Squirrels here is the tiny turtle Pokemon, their height, their weight, their footprint, and a small Pokedex entry about them. You can also see how tall they are compared to you and what area they are actually in, so that you can go and capture more of them if you want. So there's that, and you can organize it by different categories. Pokemon is where you can go to see how good your Pokemon are doing. Here you just have the basic statistics of what happened. Careful nature actually is influences your stats. I have no idea about natures, so I won't even be bothering to say that I know stuff about them. Here, you can actually see their stats, how close they are to a level, what their ability does, how many experience points they need to get to the next level. And here, you can look at their moves. And if you press A here, it actually tells you their power, accuracy, and the effect in the battle. As you can see, Bubble is 20 power, and Tackle is 35, but Bubble has 100% accuracy. Tail Whip. Tail Whip I actually didn't explain in the last episode, but Tail Whip makes your opponent's defense one stage lower. You can lower their stage by 6 stages, and raise your defense by 6 stages, and this is for every stat. Your bag is where you go to get items, your key items, and Pokeballs. Pokeballs are pretty much a one-time... This Pokeball in particular is a one-time capture for different Pokemon. Richard is your trainer card. This is your trainer card. It shows you how much money you have, how many Pokemon you have in your Pokedex that you've caught, your ID number, the badges you have, and the time you've been playing. And this is multiplayer stuff, which we won't be able to actually show. Save is pretty much saving your progress. Options goes and gives you the text speed, battle scenes, battle style, sound, button mode, and frames. So you can switch the frames that you have on here. I like number 5, so I'm going to leave it at that. And then exit is just exiting the menu, which you can also do by pressing B. So, with that all that out of the way, let's go over here to our rival's house, because he told us not to go here in the last episode. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? See, that's lazy of him. Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Received a town map from Daisy. Nice. So, the town map. It's a key item. So, key items are almost always essential items that will help you throughout your journey. So, the town map here just goes and shows you exactly where you are in the region. So, we've been up here to Viridian City. We want to go all the way up here to Indigo Plateau. But in order to do that, we need 8 gym badges, which we cannot obtain at this moment. So, this actually is a pretty good spot. Pokemon you can find on this route that are new. Pidgey! Pidgey is probably one of the most overused Pokemon in in the early Pokemon games, because it's so good. With Pidgey, It's actually pretty good for flying around. It's pretty good for dealing out tons of damage. It's just overall a good Pokemon to start off with. Even when it evolves into Pidgeotto, it still obtains its status of being a really good Pokemon. And Pidgeot, well, it evolves into Pidgeotto at level 18, and it evolves into Pidgeot at level 36, which is a very good Pokemon. I highly recommend this if it's your first time playing Pokemon. I will not be personally picking up a Pidgey because I have my own strategy. Well, not kind of strategy, but just Pokemon I want. And, that's it. So, next up here that we're actually fighting is Rattata. Rattata, I actually recommend you capture if you want. I actually recommend you capture a Rattata. Not for your team, but there's going to be moves later that you actually need on the field. And Rattata can learn a ton of good moves that are part of the ones that you actually need, so you don't have to waste a slot on your Pokemon in order to get it. It evolves at level 20, and it's... Honestly, I actually think Raticate is a pretty good Pokemon, in all honesty. Because, Raticate does deal out a ton of damage when it wants to, and it actually is a pretty good Pokemon. So let's explore the town a little bit. Let's go up here. I don't believe there's anything essential in this house. Ah, haha, never mind! This is the trainer school! So, here, Blackboard lists Pokemon status problems during battles. So, sleep, I can explain these probably faster than the text will explain it. Sleep is your Pokemon goes to sleep for a few turns, between 1 and 5, and can randomly wake up. Poison. It actually deals 1/16 of your health at the end of every turn. And badly poisoned, it exponentially increases, starting at 1/16, and then 1/8, then 1/4. Well, 1/32 it starts at, sorry. And it exponentially gets worse. Paralyze. It cuts your speed in half and allows you not to move 25% of the time. Burn. Burn cuts your attack. Cuts your attack in half and pretty much acts like poison. Not badly poison, but just the regular poison. It deals 1/32 of your health every turn. And freeze, I've never experienced this, but I've actually seen it in Chuck Conroy's Let's Play of Pokemon Emerald, so it must be true. Pretty much acts like sleep, but takes a lot longer. But it can randomly your Pokemon can randomly defrost, but they are completely helpless when frozen. So, with those status conditions out of the way, let's go over here to Route 22. Here you can find two different Pokemon. You can find Spearow. Spearow is actually a pretty good Pokemon. Some people actually think it's a little bit better than Pidgeot than Pidgey as a Pokemon, but I actually beg to differ a little bit. But it is true that Spearow are more aggressive than than Pidgey are. So they actually deal a lot more damage. When it evolves into Fearow at level 20, it does become very fierce. And it is a very good Pokemon. Now I'm running around here actually trying to find a Pokemon that I want to catch. And the other Pokemon that you can find in this area is Mankey. Mankey is the first fighting type you will be facing that you will be able to catch in this game. So, Mankey actually, I've used one before in Yellow, and I thought it would be good if I caught a Mankey in this episode. But I don't want it to be level 2. That's the one thing. I don't want it to be level 2. I want it to be at least level 3 or 4. Because, despite its looks, Mankey are a little frail. And it's especially bad if you're going to fight the boss that's right here. It evolves into at level 28 into Primate. Primate is... Oh, come on! Another Mankey level 2? Seriously? Primate is a very good Pokemon. There are better fighting types out there, but this is the best you're going to get if you want a fighting type this early in the game. So, without further ado, let's actually cut until... Oh! That's actually a secondary effect of Bubble. At some points, Pokemon moves will have secondary effects. Bubble's secondary effect is that it will lower your opponent's speed. Which actually is pretty good if you have a slow Pokemon. Even though Squirtle is the tiny turtle Pokemon, yes! Level 4 Mankey. It actually is a little quick. It's not too slow, not too fast either. So having a move that can lower speed is actually pretty good. So this is a Mankey I want to catch. I did not mean to crit. But I'm level 9, so it's okay. I did not want that to crit. Please give me a level 4 Mankey. Level 3. That's a middle ground. Okay. I'm good with that. That was frustrating that whoa! Yeah, whoa. That Squirtle crit right at the point that I was trying to catch it. Yeah! Nice! And once you catch a Pokemon and they go into your party, they will not be healed, so I need to go and heal this Mankey. Light and agile on its feet, and ferocious in temperament. When angered, it flies into an uncontrollable frenzy. Want to give a nickname? Yes, I do. The nickname I will be giving this Mankey is actually a reference to Sly Cooper. Where's the T? There it is. Ringtail! Even though it's a girl that I'm naming Sly Cooper after, this is actually... That reference, I think, is pretty good. I like Sly Cooper a lot. I thought it would be good to have a reference to Sly Cooper in this Let's Play. So, let's go and heal up our Pokemon. And I'll meet you guys back on Route 22. Okay, back on Route 22. We go up here. You see that blue is blocking our way. Hey, Richard, you're off to the Pokemon League. Forget it. Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you go through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Yep, we have a surprise rival battle here. This one is completely optional, so if you don't want to do this, you don't have to. So he sends out Pidgey, level 9, normal flying type. Which is why I don't like having Mankey out for this fight. Keen Eye for the ability. Tackle, Sand Attack, and Gust. Gust is a flying type move, and fighting types are weak to flying. So that's why I'm switching out Mankey. But more importantly, this is very important if you want to do stuff for your Pokemon later. If you want to use your Pokemon for later. You actually... Oh, come on. You can actually switch out your Pokemon, and, you can switch out your Pokemon, and they will gain the same amount of experience as the Pokemon that was just in front. And he keeps using Sand Attack on me, which is an accuracy lowering move, which is really bad. For me, at least. Not bad for him, bad for me. Because, as you see, I missed Bubble twice. I really need this to crit. Come on. Dang it. And once it hits red health, yeah, I use the town map on it. I need to use my potion here. Once it hits red health, that is actually really bad, and says that your Pokemon is about to faint. So let's go and take out this Pidgey. Last time I did this fight, I actually tried to fight him with a level 7 Squirtle, and I got my butt handed to me. So Ringtail grew to level 4, because it got the experience that it needed. Shell Shocker, it gained some experience too. So he's about to send out Bulbasaur, level 9. With the moves, Tackle, Growl, and Leech Seed. Oddly, no grass type moves. It's a grass poison type with Overgrow for the ability. So I could just wall this thing with Shell Shocker if I want to. But if you got Bulbasaur, he would have Charmander with the moves level 9, Fire type, Blaze for the ability with the moves Scratch, Growl, and Ember. Oh yeah, I have to use Tackle. Oops. I was hoping for it to do a lot more damage than that, but apparently it didn't. Oh, come on. And I'm gonna heal it again, because I know this is a very difficult fight this early on in the game. Come on. And, if you chose Charmander, he will instead have Squirtle, level 9. Water type, Torrent for the ability with the moves Tackle, Tail Whip, and Bubble. I'm hoping to gosh that I can go and get this and beat this thing, or at least get him low enough so that Mankey can finish him off. Because he already used Growl on me, so that's gonna hurt. Oh! Good job, Squirtle! I mean, Shell Shocker. Nice! And Ringtail grew to level 5 from that, too. Nice! And Shell Shocker almost grows to level 10. Ah, you just lucked out. Yeah, I totally did. You heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. You have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Like you weren't dawdling around too. If you're actually playing the original Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow here, you actually can get a lot more Pokemon here than just the just Mankey, Spearow, and Rattata. But that's actually what am I trying to say? I don't know. It's actually good that they reduced the amount of Pokemon that you can find there. It's actually better on me as well, so I can do the Pokemon profiles. and not overload you guys with bios, because I think it's already a little bit overloaded too. Hello. Well now, I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. Is that a red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. Let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? Well, I do. I just showed the audience. I suppose I better show you how. And you have to fight this dude. Just kidding. He shows you how to catch a Weedle. And he's got a potion. Can I have that potion, please? And this is so slow. This is so slow. Old man used a Pokeball. Yar, he caught a Weedle. There, now tell me, was that educational or was it not? And here, take this too. Techie TV. Teachy TV. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you about the basics about being Pokemon trainer. And I see an item, but I can't go there because of this stupid tree. Either way. Oh my gosh! Gym! We can challenge the gym right here and now. Viridian's gym's doors are locked. Why? No! I don't want to run that way. No! Oh well. And with that, we've made it to Route 2. Nothing too interesting here. There are new Pokemon here, but I'm not going to go over them because it's better in the next area that we're going to. So I'm not going to be going over the Pokemon quite yet. But we've made it to Viridian Forest. Next time on Pokemon FireRed, we will be going through Viridian Forest. See you guys next time.